these are some of the principles that I teach in my signature programs called Queen School, and they work. They work to attract the higher quality men, and they also attract lower quality men, but you're just going to attract that anyway. All right, the first one is a man who is looking for a high quality woman, such as you, is looking for her femininity. And so the way you convey that in a dating profile is writing in a feminine way. And how you do that is writing in descriptive, colorful, and sensual language. Now, I don't mean sensual like being overly sexual. What I mean is describing your senses, what your senses are experiencing around the things that you love. For example, drinking, I love drinking wine on a patio on a sunny spring day, enjoying great company and the sun hitting my back, warming my skin. That's very sensual, as in you're tasting wine. You could even go more descriptive about what the wine tastes like on your tongue, how it tastes going down, the breeze in the air, how it freshens your skin. Those kinds of very descriptive and sensual words really, really pique a man's interest. Not because, it's like sultry and sexy, although a little bit as well. But when you use your senses, you are in your body, you are in the feminine, and that is a really, really huge draw for a man. So again, don't get all sexy and like too, racy with your words. Just really be in the senses, as in sensual. All right. Don't list, this is still number one, don't list too many things that you like. So for example, my patio, drinking wine, breeze in the air, sun on your skin kind of scenario is one scenario. You can do this with walking on the beach, letting the sand squish between my toes, feeling the waves lap against my leg. This is like one scenario, but you are very deeply and specifically and detailed describing your experience. Now, let me say this again, not what you are seeing and doing. Do not describe what you are doing. Describe what you experience in these moments. Now, you're going to probably say like, oh, but that doesn't show him who I am and what I do and all of this. We're going to get to that. This will give him an idea of how open you can be, how feminine you can be, how creative you can be. And this is a very big draw for a man. A man is single focused. So this is why we don't describe, I love going to the beach, and then I like sitting on a patio, and then I like going to the movies, and then I like this. No, thank you. Everybody's doing that. And a man is just like, okay, it's the same for every profile. Like, how is she different? You're going to be different by being very descriptive. So talk about one thing that you like and go deep. Do not share how accomplished you are. It's totally off-putting. So don't share your degrees, where you work, how accomplished you are in all these things. Like you ran a marathon, you did this, you whatever. It's just honestly, it's kind of a way of posturing and to look good. And instead, you could just be confident in your femininity and confident in your ability to be interesting without your accomplishments. Right? This is a way that we have been taught in society, in the masculine, to share our accomplishments. It's a masculine thing to do. It's like men, like bucks, like a male deer is a buck, right? They buck against each other, or like men at the water cooler posturing about how many deals they made today. That is not attractive to a man in a woman. Now, that doesn't mean you're not accomplished, and that doesn't mean you can't share your accomplishments with your man, but he's not your man. So when you're dating, do not try to lead with your accomplishments, with your intellectual and financial success. Lead with femininity and be so confident in that, and be so confident in all of your accomplishments that you have that you don't even have to talk about it. Not right then. Okay? Make sense? All right. So that's number one. That's just number one. Number two, no lists of what you like. Men find lists rigid and choking. He will immediately be turned off. Okay, if you write a list, like I even said in number one, don't write a list of I like going to the beach. I like walks on the beach. I like dinner out. I like Netflix, and it's a list. And men find this immediately a turn off because to him, to the man in front of you, it feels as if you're not willing to let him be himself. I know it's not true. Maybe it is, but that's not your intention. I know. But this is how it comes across. Can you see how you've been doing this wrong, likely for such a long time? One of the biggest common values men have is freedom. So they don't want to hear from a woman what you, the woman, wants of them. They just want to know that they're going to be accepted or not accepted. That's okay too. They just want to know yes or no. They don't want to know all the things that you want them to be. Okay? And you get to decide that based on yourself. You don't have to share with him what he has to be for you. This is a very different way of thinking, but it works. It's super hard for most women to not share the list of things that you're like or that you want in a man. It's really, really hard, but try to avoid it. Just practice it in your dating profile and see if there's any difference in the outcome. So if you need help with writing your dating profile, I have an inexpensive workbook linked below. You can grab that if you want. You also get a quick call with me to go over it, and I help you write your dating profile. So that's really valuable if you need help writing your dating profile. Also, if you have any interest in learning how to overcome your feeling of not deserving an amazing relationship, I don't know if you have that feeling, but there's something blocking the way if you want a relationship but you don't have it. So I am hosting an interview show called You Deserve More. So the link is also below, free to attend. And how it works is you opt in, you put in your email address and your name, and you will get, starting April 24th, 2023, you're going to start getting 2 of the interviews that I have pre-recorded with amazing experts in your inbox. So for 10 days, you're going to get two videos per day that you can watch that will help open you up to new possibilities of how to deserve more than you have and what might be in the way and how to break free. All right. So that was just 2 of my points. The third one is never demand what he should be. Don't demand in your dating profile what he should be. He should be a non-smoker. He should be this. He should be so many feet tall. You should have your own job. You shouldn't have kids. You should have this. Whatever it is. I mean, there are, for a lot of like the smoking bit and the having children piece, often there are like clicks, like wants children, like there's are often predetermined like things you can check off. So you don't have to also then write it, right? But all you have to do right now in the dating profile writing stage is be clear in your profile of who you are and what you enjoy and how you communicate, like showing how you are rather than listing everything that you've accomplished or who you are, or what you do, or all the things, just showing a small snippet into who you are so that he can choose to pursue you or not. And then when he does pursue you and you notice some things like he's a smoker or, that's not a good example. Like you notice things that don't work for you, then you move on. Like, why do you have to have everything in your dating profile? It hasn't worked so far, has it? And trust me, if you haven't done it yet, never do it because it doesn't work. Your dating profile is just like a storefront. It doesn't actually show you what's in the store. So don't put too much weight on making sure he knows everything, making sure you tell him everything, because it's going to backfire anyway. So you may as well just be free and open and not be so rigid with what you say you want. Okay? You're not here to school a man or on what or who he is to be. You're here to be welcoming to the right man. Men get turned off of demands, rules, and expectations and don't even want to engage with you if you list too many things. And here is a little secret. If you start off your dating profile listing things about yourself, he will feel, not consciously, but unconsciously, he will feel that you are that listing type that's going to demand things of him. So when you open your dating profile with a descriptive, beautiful picture of what you enjoy and the sensuality of that, then he is much more free to be a man and step up and lead the way with dating you. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. What it does is, I know it's really easy to just watch video after video that are being fed to you, next videos. What it does is it helps me filter to the top more for other people to see my content. And that way I get to reach more people and I get to help more people have the most amazing relationship with their dreams. So subscribe to my channel for that reason and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, or give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. All right, bye for now.